Hi, Dr. Malka here, coming to you from Los Angeles, California. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to relieve foot pain on the bottom of your foot. It could either be from walking too much or perhaps plantar fasciitis. So we're going to start off by massaging the bottom of the foot. And you could use a tennis ball, just rolling it back and forth. You could do this sitting or standing. Make sure to go all the way to the heel. And just apply enough pressure so you have mild discomfort. And then my favorite, after a long day of standing, walking, running, oftentimes this will cause pain on the bottom of the foot. And then you could both massage and ice down the foot if it's inflamed by using a frozen water bottle. And this will feel really good at the end of the day of standing. Maybe you're a waitress and your feet get sore. And you should always ice down the feet when you feel like they're sore or painful after activity, because it's inflammation. And so you're decreasing inflammation by putting ice. You could even get a bucket of water, put ice in it, and just soak your feet for 20 minutes every hour. But this is excellent because you're doing two things. You're both massaging and you're cooling and icing that foot down, or what we call cryotherapy in medicine. Continuing on by applying lotion to the whole foot, we're going to continue with massage. And depending how strong your hands are, will depend on how long you can last. So just bringing the foot in the upright position so the palmar surface is showing. Start with your thumb, go in between the toes, and just apply pressure, massaging all the way down this metatarsal. And really anywhere your foot hurts. So you can come around to the side. Maybe your pain is right up here along the base of the toes. And just applying pressure, circular motions with the thumbs. And just massage in this area. You'll find that the arch tends to be a little more sensitive because it's not used to pressure like the rest of the foot, which makes contact with the ground. And this is the area too that if this is really sore in here, you may have what's called plantar fasciitis. And then just continue in between the toes, massaging with the thumbs. And then over here in this heel area, when the plantar fasciitis might get very, very bad, it might pull in this area, creating a little more of a bone called the heel spur. And you really want to avoid that at all costs, because when that happens and it gets really bad, the only way to take care of it is with surgery to shave the bone down. So if you feel a lot of soreness right here in this heel area, very important to address that and loosen that up. So continuing on with stretches, the best stretch for the foot is just bringing the toes back like so. And you can even see this ligament right here and these tendons popping out. And just apply a little pressure against the hand with the toes. It's called stretching against resistance. Then relax, peel the toes back a little more. And then with 10% of your strength, have your toes create a little pressure. And you can repeat this about 5 times. And again, pushing against your hand with your toes, and then relax and stretch more. And then bending the toes down. Once again, we're going to do the same thing where you push against the hand with the toes, but without changing the range of motion. Just push 10% of your strength for about 10 seconds. Then relax, pulling the toes down more if you can. And then push up against your fingers or your hand with 10% of your strength for about 10 seconds, and then relax, pulling your toes down more, and then pushing up for about 10 seconds with 10% of your strength. Okay, continuing with the strengthening, you can lift the toes up and then relax. Lift the toes up for about 10 seconds. And then relax. And you can repeat this about 3 to 5 times. And then strengthen the bottom of the foot. Come up on your toes. Hold it for about 10 seconds. And then relax down. And then once again, coming up on your toes. Holding it for about 10 seconds. And drop down. And again, repeating this for 5 or 10 times, 10 seconds each time. So go ahead and repeat 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 of these different stretches and exercises and mobilization I've showed you, and just cherry pick the ones that make your feet feel the best. And so if you enjoyed this video and you got benefit, please subscribe, like, and make any comments you like or any questions, and I'll address them. And then continuing on with strengthening, you can hold these 4 toes down and just lift the big toe up. And when you're lifting the big toe up, try to lift the big toe up and out and relax. And we can even use a sock for this as well. Pulling the toe out, lift the big toe up, and then drop down. Lifting the toe up, holding the other toes down, just isolating that big toe. Drop it down. Then lifting it up, and I'm really trying to keep a nice taut pull with that sock. And then down. And then you can repeat this action, putting your feet on the bottom of the toes and then dropping the big toe down. That's very hard to isolate though, so it's going to be hard for me to hold those toes. And the whole time you're pulling this toe out. Then relax. Oh, and Matza wants to join us. And then bring the toe down. Hold it for 5 or 10 seconds. And then relax. And then bring the big toe down. Hold it for 5 seconds. And then relax. Now you can isolate the other toes. Oh, you're helping out, aren't you, Matza? This is my lovely dog, Matza. All right, come on over here, out of the screen. Now hold the big toe down. Bring the other toes up. And then relax down. And then bring the toes up again for 5 seconds. And then drop them down. And again, repeating this 5 or 10 times. And then again, in the other directions, curling the toes down, holding that big toe. And then relax up. And then drop the toes down. And then relax down. Then push down. And then relax up. So those are some exercises. Then grabbing your foot area with this hand and then grabbing with the other, you can do a shearing action, and I'll show this in the face up position too. Grabbing with the whole surface of the thumb, grabbing the other surface and just shearing back and forth. And you can go all the way down the foot, and that's just creating mobility in the foot. And then working our way back, doing a shearing action, but really emphasizing this foot area. You can even come here and peel it out, peel it out, peel it out. Just creating nice separation. You can do it in the opposite direction as well. Just with the fingers and just digging in with the fingers and opening up that area, using even the other hand just to spread that foot out. And then again, shearing it up and down. Bring it up and then drop it down. Bringing the whole metatarsal up and then dropping it down. Whole metatarsal up and then dropping it down. And then to help strengthen the foot, this is a great little exercise. You just get a pillowcase, have the heel on the ground, and just utilize the toes to scrunch the pillowcase up into a little ball. And this just strengthens all the muscles on the underbelly of the foot as well as the top of the foot. And it helps to maintain control. So you can drop the foot to one side and to the other, just exercising different muscles of the foot. Then you can straighten it out again and then keep doing this. Really one of the best strengthening exercises for the whole foot. You could do this 3 to 5 times, maybe a couple minutes to 5 minutes. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.